Booyakasha, check this out. I is here with my main man, none other than the boss man, Mr. Gore Vidal. Today we is chatting about history, innit? Because you better learn about it. Is history happening all the time?
We are history. We can't help it.
When I was 14, I fingered this girl called Ruth Jonas, and she found out that me was letting people sniff me fingers for 10 pence. And she told me that I was history. Is I history?
Well, you were history for her.
For real? So what does that mean?
That means as far as one person on earth goes, you are historic.
What was the Constitution?
It was a written document outlining how the government of a new country should be governed.
So why did they decide to write the Constitution on those two tablets?
They're not on tablets, they're on paper.
Didn't they mold up the...
No, that's Moses.
So, all right. So how involved was Moses in the Constitution?
He had nothing to do with the Constitution.
So is the Constitution the same now as it was back then?
No.
What?
Well, we have amendments.
How many of them has you got?
We've got 27 amendments to the Constitution.
Ain't it better sometimes to get rid of the whole thing rather than amend it? Because like, me used to go out with this bitch called and she used to always try and amend herself, you know, get her hair done in highlights, get like tattoo done on her body crease, you know, have the whole thing shaved, very nice. But it didn't make any more difference. She was still a minga. And so, you know, me had had enough. And once we got her pregnant, we said, all right, laters, that is it. Ain't it the same with the Constitution?
Well, the Constitution has not yet been pregnant.
Let's chat about slavery. Ain't a lot of movies about slavery basically racialist? Like, whenever them needs to cast a slave, them always choose a brother.
Well, there were no white slaves.
What?
In America, in the United States.
So couldn't it be argued that slavery is a bit racialist?
Well, it was totally racist.
So, you is an amazing guy. You ain't just a historian and a writer and a speaker. You was also a world-famous hairstylist. So let's just ask a couple questions about that.
That's Vidal Sassoon. That's not me.
But that's what you go under as well?
No. That's somebody else. I know him too.
All right, so...
Very nice man. But.
All right, well, these next few questions may make a little bit less sense, but just bear with me. So, if you could cut any First Lady's hair, which one would it be?
No, I've never cut any hair. That's Vidal Sassoon.
Yo. Easy now. I is now going to Mount Vernon, which don't mean that I was going to meet a bloke called Vernon and take him up the butty. It means that I was off to somewhere that's got something to do with history, innit? Boom!
Welcome to Mount Vernon.
Yo, respect.
Good to see you.
Safe.
Washington lived here for about 40 years, so this is very much a reflection of his personality.
So does Denzel Washington still live here?
Denzel?
For real?
No, Denzel Washington's a different Washington family, and I really can't tell you a lot about his background.
Yo, he's a brother, innit? Was the other one a brother?
Was the other one a brother? I don't think so, no.
So there's a river near this house?
Yeah, you can go out and see it right now.
So did him used to do a lot of like jet skiing on the river?
I don't think they had jet skis yet.
So did him go windsurfing back then?
No, we don't have any records of windsurfing either.
Is that because wind weren't invented then?
They had, almost all their big ships would have had sails. So they would have been using the same kind of technology
as the
windsurfing that uses today. This is George Washington's most private sanctum. It's a study.
For real?
And that's, you know, who that guy is.
Who's that?
That guy is the father of the American Navy, John Paul Jones.
Was it difficult for him to live and fight without having any arms or legs?
Well, no, he actually had a full body. That artist didn't want to do the full body. He just stopped right here.
So what is the 4th of July?
4th of July is when they issued the Declaration of Independence, and we treat that as a holiday every year. So nobody goes to work on the 4th of July, and we have fireworks and all sorts of celebrations.
And what date does you hold the 4th of July on?
Yeah, usually the 4th of July.
Why?
Well, that's why we call it that, I think, yeah.
What happens if it was a leap year? It wouldn't be on the 4th of July then,
Yeah, it'd
innit?
still be on the 4th of July.
No, not in a leap year.
Oh, yeah.
Does you know what a leap year is?
Yeah, sure.
Every like 5 years.
It's every 4
You get-
years. It's an extra day in February.
Or maybe a year. I think this place is a bit like P. Diddy's, isn't it?
Is it really?
Well, I think he's got like something like this kind of vibe, innit?
I've never seen it, so I don't. I'm seeing this one. I haven't seen that one, so I don't really know.
I think his is, with all
Is it?
respect, a little bit better. You know,
Is
it's
it?
got like plasma screens and a lot more bitches,
a lot
but
more high tech, I bet.
Let me give you a little bit of information about this area here. It's gated, so people cannot get in here unless they have somebody that they're coming to see.
is there something that if a man tread in it, it take his leg,
No.
he cannot go until I find him?
No, we don't have those here.
I say this because I had a very bad gypsy attack. They stole my wife a plow and they touched my horse in a very bad way.
Yeah,
He got very depressed after.
sure.
Not
I
be
understand.
safe.
I think this is a pretty safe community.
Yes.
Yeah.
My wife very scared from a man with a chocolate face. There will be in this community.
There may or may not. They would have to be fairly well off to live in this area.
So they would not behave like the
Oh
other
no,
chocolate
oh
face.
no, no, no.
If another of my wife die, is okay, I bury her here?
No, they won't allow that.
What if I just burn her?
Well, yeah, you could if you you could probably do that. Legally, you can't do that, but I know people that have done such things as that.
Is there a room with no window and a metal door?
No, I believe all these rooms have windows.
I need a room for my brother. He is retired and he very small head, but a very strong arm.
Yeah.
He can smash. Is it possible?
You could probably build something in the garage
Yes.
that would be
To
there.
chain
Sure.
him? Why this bed so big?
Well, this is for the husband and the wife.
But why you do not put her to her cage?
Well, we don't cage them over here.
Well, they escape if you do
Oh,
not.
no.
My wife, she do very much noise when she do toilet.
You can shut that door there and then this door here, and that'd be
You will,
very quiet.
You will tell me if you can hear?
Sure.
Can you
Just
hear me?
barely hear you. I think it would be all right.
You can make a noise and I will see if I can hear it.
Okay, let me
Okay.
shut the door.
Make a noise.
Did you hear me?
A little. This is what
little.
your wife sound like? Is
She
this-
does not make lots of noise.
What do you feed her that she makes a little noise?
Well, just regular stuff that I eat.
Booyakasha! Check this out. Sex. You've probably heard the word out there. And some of you probably know what it means. For those of you who don't, it means boning. But with boning comes responsibility. You got to know what you was doing so you don't get a bad lurgy on your knob. So, what is pregnancy?
Pregnancy is when the sperm and the egg have met, and the fetus implants itself, and the baby grows for 9 months in the woman's womb.
Can you make someone pregnant by taking them up the butty? In their butty hole, their exit hole?
Oh, no, you cannot. Unless some of the sperms migrate out and get into her vagina. And that can happen.
I didn't think you was going to be using words like that. So it's almost impossible.
Almost impossible.
You see, Tanya, it ain't mine, right? And you know what you was chatting about. Can you say that very clearly to camera, that it's basically impossible to get someone preggers when you take them up the butty?
It's probably not a good idea.
But it's almost 0%.
Almost 0%.
Listen up, Tanya.
Almost 0%.
Yo, look for someone else, slapper. Let's have a little look at the table.
Okay.
Just take us through that.
This is her vagina. This is where sex takes place, right, in that. But of course that stretches out.
And that's the clit, innit?
No, right here.
All right, respect. Yo.
Yeah.
All right, safe. Let's just have a little look at... So is that actually yours?
No, that is not mine.
All right, that didn't fall out your bag or...
No, it did not.
All right, well, I know exactly what's here, so I know if something has disappeared at the end of it.
All right.
All right, so what is that?
This is a condom in a foil case. I'm sure you've seen these before.
Yeah, well, not really. Yo,
Ooh, this one's very slippery.
that's wrong.
There we go.
How can that be right? Now, for young people out there who can't afford connies, does you recommend using a Doritos bag?
I would recommend they went to Planned Parenthood and got some free condoms.
What's this?
This is a female condom. So if the man doesn't want to wear a condom,
Yo, finally there's made one in my size. What's this over here?
this is what's called an IUD, an intrauterine device. This goes right inside the woman's uterus.
I once put my cell phone up my Julie and the aerial fell off and it's still up there. Does you think it will stop the sperms?
I doubt it.
You know, I thought she would enjoy it because it was on vibrate, and I think her clit must have pressed answer because suddenly I heard Ricky C's voice coming from her poonie. How come there is such good reception in a woman's poonie? Because there ain't no reception by my nan's fridge.
I couldn't tell you.
For real. It was like, well, weird, you know, having a conversation with him because, yeah, I could hardly hear what he was saying, but I didn't want to embarrass her.
I'm learning something new all the time.
You going to teach me? What's your name?
My name is Jim Harris.
Jim Harris. Just a quick one.
This is a waltz.
Okay.
The hard point. Spin maneuver. Overspin turn. Back
Direct me a
up.
bit strong with me.
Sway left. chassé
One thing you must know is that I'm 100% faithful to my partner.
Up it through. Diamond turn.
It might just be like a bit of fun for you, but for me it's another broken heart.
Sway
This is all
left
happening so fast.
and right. Side through to a promenade sway. And chain sway.
Great. That is great. Great.
Thank you.
And tell me, it's great people around here, great people.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it very much.
Who's that guy, Jim, that I was dancing with?
Jim is almost our professional. He
Yeah.
does it just right.
He was really great. I mean, does he have a partner?
Yes, his wife.
Yeah. Is Jim looking at me now? I'm not going to look at him, but you just look. Just tell me, is he looking at me?
I don't think so.
No.
Well, you just look. I'm not going to look over. I'm not going to make it
No,
obvious.
no, he's not looking at you.
You sure?
Yeah, he's where his back's to you.
Oh, playing hard to get. He's getting jealous.
Right, okay.
Look how angry he is.
Forward, lock, forward.
Look like you're enjoying it. Let's make him jealous.
Backside close, forward, interpreters to shall say. Forward, lock, forward. Maneuver side.
Hi,
This line, walk
Hi,
to
Jim.
forward,
Remember me?
interpreters to shall say. Close and step apart point.
Laugh, laugh.
I don't know about you, Jim.
Great. Is he looking now?
No, he's not.
No.
But he is now. All right. Turning there and momentarily.
He was, yeah.
Right. Kind of glance over his shoulder, you know.
He doesn't like the thought of you and me together one little bit. And I saw him the moment we were together, like, very, very jealous.
Very jealous.
Swing the gone girl in front
It's all right.
of me. God bless my home. Side space, grand square, on the path to the prairie. Salamander, you're from a place. God bless America, my home. Side square. Blue side to the corner, girl. Swing the boys run. Ladies trade, bend the line. Load the boat.
So I just want to say thanks so much, and will I ever see you again?
I doubt it.
What? It's just this is like my last night in Atlanta, and it felt like there was something
No.
special.
Eagles, you're looking great. Coming up 9 minutes.
Boom, selector. Check it. Today we're chatting about medical ethics. What is the illness that they give out ganja for?
I believe they've used it for glaucoma.
Where could I catch a disease like that from?
I don't know you catch it. I think
Glaucoma?
it's something
No.
that can develop.
Does they give you like Kingston Super Skunk, or does they just give you normal Maui Maui?
That I don't know.
Is normal medicine best at curing people, or should you look to alternatives? Now, you is a homophobic doctor. What's that like?
Homeopathic.
All right. All right. Yo.
Yeah.
No, seriously, keep your own prejudices at home, because, you know, there might be gaylords out there who's watching this now. I don't want you to insult them. So,
No, you used the word
you
homophobic.
should take that back, that word that you said.
I didn't use the word you did. I used the word homeopathic, which is a system for deciding when people are sick, what medicinal substance will most help that individual.
I think it's wrong to say that them people is sick. They've got a different way of living than us.
You have misunderstood, sir.
I don't want to be the guy who's in charge of this whole thing saying that kind of language is okay. Sorry. So, what is cloning?
Cloning is basically where they take a cell
All right.
and they make it grow into a living creature.
Does you think cloning is right?
Doing something this unusual is very, very dangerous. First of all, we already know that their experience with this has shown many, many failures.
All right. Well, what about if you could clone Foxy Brown? I bet you wouldn't say no to that.
Well, since I do not know who that individual is, I can't say absolutely no.
Foxy Brown, you know, she ain't called Foxy for nothing. She's fly like serious Babylons.
I see.
Yo, would you be into that if you could clone Foxy Brown?
No.
I was getting you, don't like brown sugar, whatever. What about if it was Carmen Electra?
No, because basically I'm opposed to the issue of producing life in this circumstance.
All right, I was getting you. I didn't mean to assume anything. So what about if it was George Michael's? Would you be up for cloning him?
No, as I said before, scientifically it is not known what will ever occur in such a circumstance.
There was 2 boys in my school called Alan Lambert and Phil Lambert, and they was exactly the same, like same hair, same eye color, same height. They even was born on the same day. Does you think that they was clones?
No, they weren't cloned. They were what is called identical twins.
How does you know that they was twins?
Well, the nature of the way the mother had to...
Does you know them?
Yes. Yeah.
You know
The
Phil
doctors,
or Alan?
I don't know those 2 gentlemen.
All right, because I think Phil moved to America, that's why I thought maybe you met him or something.
Oh, no.
Let's talk about doctors. Does they have the right to end old people's lives?
That's euthanasia.
Why is it the responsibility of the euthanasia for killing someone else? Surely it's between that patient and the doctor.
Euthanasia is the term that's used when you are killing. It's a nice word for killing.
Well, whatever. You were saying that it's mainly Asian youths that is...
No.
Does you think that they're responsible for this? You don't also agree with him?
Who's responsible for it?
No.
The euthanasia.
I think we're getting confused here. Euthanasia comes from the Greek word for death.
Let me understand what you were saying. You were saying that it got nothing to do with young people in Asia. You were saying that occasionally there's some doctors here who may be from Asia who do this.
That's correct, but they could also be from the United States.
But they're mainly from Asia.
No.
Even though
No.
the ones that are there behave themselves very well.
No, the Asians,
they have nothing to do with
absolutely
Asia.
no evidence that the Asians do it more than we do.
So let's talk about plastic surgery. I heard about this thing, and it's probably rubbish, that some girls actually gets their babylons reduced. Is that true?
Yes, it's true.
For real?
What? Yes.
Oh, yes.
Ain't that selfish though? Because like, it's one woman getting backache, but you was taking away thousands of men getting pleasure, isn't it?
I think you're misunderstanding once again. I'm talking about grossly enlarged, where they are not attractive.
Well, I was talking about nice ones.
Oh, I see. Well, it's a matter of taste.
Respect. Safe. Chat about that after. Also jetzt bin ich hier mit der junge Daniel. Hello Daniel.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name's Daniel. I have an interest in guns and handguns. I'm also a hunter. I like to hunt.
Wow. So what is your biggest gun?
The biggest caliber of gun I had would be my 7 Magnum.
Do you need to use lubrication with a gun like that?
Absolutely. You definitely need to use lubrication.
How far can you put it up the poop and shaft before it's dangerous?
I probably wouldn't use that up the poop and shaft.
What do you think it is that makes shooting the #1 leisure activity for gay guys at the moment?
Now that I don't know. Well, I don't know any gay people, and I'm not gay.
Why are you denying it? I'm not judging you, I'm gay too.
All right, if you call me gay one more time, I'm finna knock every tooth out of your head. You understand what I'm saying? Because I done told you that I'm not gay.
Okay, sure.
Okay, that's good. All right.
I'm sorry. So tell me, what is these things that...
One more time, I said. So be careful what you say.
Okay, so...
Be real careful what you say.
Check it.
Yo peep, this me name be Cora Vidal. I spittin' rhymes about learning history. Why, homies, give props to Uzis, not books. Ain't nothing but a mystery. All right.